Good afternoon, Tony. It's Kerry here from Pacific Toyota Lexus Cairns. So what I would like to do is a personalised high-definition virtual tour of our vehicle, our 2012 Toyota Hilux single cab SR 4x4 turbo diesel. So basically, before I get into that side, I just want to show you a little bit more about us and our dealership that we have here on 77 Mulgrove Road. So basically, we made up about 3 dealerships. We've got New Car Department, and the other pre-owned dealership is about 2 kilometres left on the south of Cairns. That's at 235 Mulgrove Road, and we're in the city here. So basically, before I go into any more further, just want to let you know what sort of vehicles I do have in stock and what I hold up as well too. So basically, just going through cab chassis, dual cabs, SUVs, basically small 2-wheel drives as well too, Hiluxes. Commercial sides is basically Hiaces and I-loads, as in Honda I-loads. On that other side as well too, they're trying to just let you know, in the city here, basically we're about 1 kilometre away from the city, and that's about north of Cairns as well too. So basically, we're supposed to have a cyclone here, but actually gone away from us and went further down south towards more of Townsville area. So basically, I'm just going to go through right now and let you know a little bit more about the dealership. So we've been here for probably more than 40 plus years. So basically, I've been employed by Pacific Toyota here for about 1 year and 6 months now. So just let you know that I've been here previously before that, over probably 20 years ago, and I've been longer than that in the industry as well too. So in the background, as you can see, is our showroom floor. That's 2 stories. As you can see, the yard's empty on this side just because we've had a cyclone and we had to bunk up all the cars and bunch them in together. Just giving you a bit of a view on that side. All right, Tony, I'm just going to go straight into it. Just going to go back onto the front line. So the vehicle that you inquired on today, Tony, is basically our 2012 Toyota Hilux SR 4x4 cab chassis that we have in stock. So what I would like to do before I start the video is just basically point out if there's any imperfections in the vehicle, any stone chips or paint imperfections. If there's any hail damage, I will point that out to you, but there is not, because we do a full car history report on the vehicle before we buy them as well too. So let's get straight into it, and I'll get down to the front bar. So Tony, that's just the front bar on your driver's side. Basically just making our way down across the front bar, just to see if there is any stone chips. That's the top of the bar. I'll just make my way down to the bottom. All right, that's pretty good. I'll just make my way up onto the bonnet. It has been raining here in Cairns. You can see the water just beating off that bonnet, so it's actually got a nice shine to it. I really can't see any stone chips, but I'm going to point them out to you if I do see any. There's one there, but I think we have done a bit of a brush touch on it. And there's another one up here that I can see. And just make my way up onto the windscreen just to make sure there is no chips in the windscreens or cracks. I'll make my way over onto the passenger side as well there too, Tony. Okay, just stepping back, just looking down the passenger side to the rear of the vehicle. Just make my way down to the rear of the vehicle now. As we're coming past the tray that's got your toolboxes in it, I'll get there and I'll show you through that as well, the tray. So you've got a couple of parts of the tray that you can take off. Just down underneath, just have a look at the chassis on the back of it. Just go a little bit more closer. It's got a tow bar tongue on there, so it has got towing. Then up onto the tail lights. Looks like it has got maybe reverse sensors on it, or beeping noise, so I'll actually have to have a look into that. And underneath you got actually a hiding toolbox as well too. Okay, just having a look at the tray inside itself. So before I mention that, I was just going to show you through the toolbox. So some storage that you can put away as well. Just make way into the passenger side there, Tony. Now just look at the trim on the door. As I was saying to you before, there is a couple of little scuff marks on them, but not really too much at all. Just down on the kick panel, you do get a lot of wear and tear down there, but it looks pretty clean and tidy. Up on the dash, that's just on the driver's side. I'll make my way around that way soon, very shortly. As you can see, you got your owner's manual logbooks. I'll get to that as well too. Just like looking at the edge of the seats, you can actually see that they're been looked after really well. Okay, so I'll just make my way back to the back. I'm just going to look underneath the chassis now and just give you a look. It looks pretty clean and tidy. There's mostly wood on sort of the side steps. Then around the wheel arch. So give a look around the wheel arch, how clean and tidy that is as well. And then you can see on the tyres, there is plenty of tread still left on there. It's about 70%. As I was mentioned before, you got these black sun raisers, ROHs on it. Okay, just having a look at the rear. See, there's no gutter rash on those rims. As I said, they're pretty new, so I'll just up onto the tray. Just step back a little bit here. So it's got a set of ladder racks on it, on the rear of it. So if you are carrying ladders, you can probably use that, or planks of wood inside the tray itself. Okay, just on the driver's side, I'm going to make my way down to the front of the vehicle now. Perfect, that's good. I've actually got the bonnet lifted up there a little bit, so it's easy for me to access, to open it up and have a look when I get to the engine bay. Okay, just make my way back down to the rear of the vehicle, just show you underneath the chassis. Show those tyres as well. Down on the side step, round under the wheel arch, onto the front driver's side tyre, just around the rim itself. Alright, I'm just going to make my way into the driver's side door now, just to give you a look at the trim. Then onto the kick panel there, Tony, inside the driver's side floor, and then on the driver's side seat as well, so I can show you that there's hardly any wear and tear on those seats. Okay, just make my way into the driver's side now. Just about to start the vehicle up here now. It's got 131,639 on the clock. Just before I go off the steering wheel, just want to show you the volume controls on the steering wheel as well too. Just around the steering wheel itself. It's got your factory cruise control, as you can see there as well. Just your standard audio, so basically your audio sound system with your CD player, Bluetooth as well too, as you can see, USB and and AUX has got a clock in it. Air conditioning, as you can, fan speeds, controlling. Still actually has an ashtray in this model. Cigarette lighter, and you've got your electric brakes. So if you are in the process of looking at towing, that is a good feature to have. Be towing over that 1,000 kilos as well too. So center part, your cups, holders, basically in the center console. And if you look on the dash itself, basically it should have cup holders on both sides. So that's your passenger side, and that's your driver side. So that comes in handy if you've got a nice cold drink, or if you've got to go in the mornings and having your coffee. So your service books are here, as I was mentioned to you before. I'll go through them with you, Tony. So just checking out the service history on it. 30, 40, 50, 59, 67, 76, 88, 96, 105, 113, 119, and 131 done by us, Coral Motors. Perfect, got a great service history there. Alright, that's the interior inside, and bit of features and that as well too. So you got your power windows and your power mirrors. Alright, just going to go into the engine bay now, Tony, and give you a look at that. Alright Tony, that has come to the end of the video right now, so thank you very much for watching. If there is any questions, please do not hesitate to call me, text me or email me. Thank you very much for watching. Talk to you soon.